Hello, in this presentation we're going to continue to speak about the Robert Sorby Pro Edge. The Robert Sorby Pro Edge is manufactured in England together with all the accessories. Today what we're going to do is explain in brief the accessories available for the Pro Edge. As we saw in a previous presentation, the skew jig for doing the skew chisels, the standard gouge jig for doing spindle gouges, roughing gouges, and also bowl gouges with a standard profile. We also saw the fingernail profiling arm, allowing you to do fingernail profile on bowl and spindle gouges. In addition to those items, we have the fingernail profiling arm extra long grind jig. This allows you to fit it in the same position as the standard one, giving you the fingernail profile as before, but also giving the option of a long grind and an extra long grind. With the fingernail profiling jig, this is set at 120 degrees. There's marks on there to show you where the standard factory settings are. When using the long grind and the extra long grind, this can be adjusted to suit your style of longer grind and extra long grind. The Pro set is very, very useful for when you're setting up your fingernail profile. When we put this into here, we need a certain protrusion. So it's always very useful if you can have a death stop, put that up into there, set that position. That now gives me that protrusion, which will give me 45 degrees as a bevel angle. So quick and easy to set it every single time. Additional jigs, a cutter holder for sharpening, various scraper cutters. This one is set at 90 degrees for scraping and shear scraping, and this is a hollowing cutter. This one is set at 80 degrees, giving a relief angle, allowing you to hollow out the inside of your bowls and things, as seen in a previous presentation.
So if you want to sharpen that, you can just set the table to 80 or 90 degree.
Correct.
And
yep.
Right.
Yep. So if we wanted 90 degrees, all we would do, set that into there. We can adjust the assembly unit there. What we can do, lay that onto there. There's our scraper, perfectly machined, sharpened all the way around. Set it at 80 degrees to do our scraper cutters, standard scrapers, anything like that. Again, up against the face. And round. Again, giving us our one perfect edge. All your standard scrapers can also be done at 80 degrees, your handle tools. We also have a woodworking chisel jig. So any of you who have woodworking chisels, plane blades, that type of thing, this allows you to set your chisel onto there, giving you a perfect 90 degrees to there to sharpen your woodworking chisels. So this sits on here, that sits against there, and then we can sharpen our tool, giving our chisel a perfect edge. We have a variety of angles here, 20, 25, 30 and 35. So these are your primary and secondary bevel angles on any of your woodworking chisels and plane blades. The benefit of having the Pro Edge system to sharpen your chisels is that you get a flat grind so you don't get a hollow face in your woodworking chisels or any of your tools. So it allows you to give a perfect edge and a flat bevel. Also available, we have a short tool platform. This can replace the standard one fitted to the machine. This allows you to get much nearer to the belt when you've got very short tools and it fouls against there. You can get a lot closer. So very useful for micro tools and tools that have been worn down over the years. We also have a polishing mop. This can be fitted to an accessory pigtail mandrel. This screws onto here. And onto this we can put honing paste. And then we can polish any of our tools. Very, very useful for carving tools. Bring up a nice polished edge. Allow the bevel just to touch the surface. There we have a very, very highly polished bevel.
Yep.
We also have a honing wheel. Fitted onto an arbor. The arbor can fit onto the pulley in the same position that the pigtail mandrel does. This allows you to use this. This is a rubberized honing wheel with abrasive impregnated into it. So there's no need to add any honing paste or anything. Because it's rubber, you can actually form a shape. So as you can see here, what we've done is taken the corners off. This will allow you to hone the inside of a gouge, and also you can work on the outside face to create a nice flat surface. As with the mop, we would always work from underneath because of the rotation to make sure that the wheel is working and the mop is working away from the edge, but also means that we can visualize the bevel directly down on top. We also have a knife jig for sharpening knives. Comes in 3 parts. This is the back plate. This is the universal arm. And this is one of the knife holders. This is the large one. We also do a small one. This we will present in more detail in a further presentation. So that concludes all the accessories available for the Pro Edge. Hope you find that useful. Any more questions about the Pro Edge or any of the accessories or belts, please see any of the other videos. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Thank you.